Needs a 48 to tie Dominique Wilkins. A 49 would win for the second year in a row. The fans are all on their feet, or most of them are anyway.
Now, the only way that he's going to lose this competition is if he misses this dunk.
Well, the crowd lets you know what they think of it. Now we will wait for the judges. A 48 ties, a 49 wins.
Michael Jordan score 50.
They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50. He defends his championship.
And he took off further inside than he did the last time, but it's still a spectacular dunk, and certainly deserving of the high score that he received, Steve. But Dominique Wilkins got the short end of a very impressive dunk.
Consistent judging all day until the last two dunks prior to this, the 47 and the 45.
A note was passed down to the judges.
This is Chicago.
So that clip has nothing to do with tonight's video, but I'm always asked why the 3 is my favorite silhouette, and that there is the best way I can answer the question. What is up, squad? PinoE here. Now let's take a look at some sneaker news. Alright, so let's start today's video off with Reebok, and if any of you watching this are fans of hockey, you probably know the NHL All-Star Game will be held on January 28th and 29th in LA, and that's where this pair of Bait Reebok LA Kings Ventilator Supreme grabs its inspiration. The pair comes constructed of a black suede, leather, and Kevlar upper with the Kings text embroidered on the heel, King, Bait, and Reebok branding on the tongue tags, NHL, Kings, and Bait branded insoles, sitting on a white mid with a black outsole. Clean shoe, but no thank you. These drop on January 28th at Bait's LA location. Moving over to Adidas, and first up for the 3 stripes are the Adidas Ultra Boost 3.0 Oreo. I like this colorway. I think the 3.0 Prime Knit upper and translucent white cage work well together, and finishing the look off is the black heel tab, all white boost mid, and a white outsole. The date for these is set for February 1st and retails $180. Alright, next up, and Adidas is absolutely killing me with all these NMDs, but because I'm dedicated to the squad, I'm going to power through this and talk about the all-new Adidas NMD R1 Glitch Camel Pack. 2 pairs make up this pack, coming in either core black or solid gray, featuring the new Prime Knit Glitch Camel pattern. Both pairs feature EVA inserts in either white or gray, with branded pull tabs, a white boost mid, and gray outsole. The pack is scheduled to release on February 4th at select Adidas Originals retailers, and the retail price will be set at $170. A few weeks back, I gave you all a first look at the Adidas EQT Support 9317, which is releasing as part of its 25th anniversary. I don't mind these, it's something a little different from the brand, and they feature a knitted woven upper in a noise pattern, nubuck paneling, and a black and pink cage, which all sits on a white boost mid and black outsole. Today, Adidas confirmed the release date, and these will be dropping on January 26th on adidas.com and select Adidas retailers. So now Adidas is making me mad, because what we have here are a pair of the Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged Multicolor. Fuck you for calling these multicolored. They're not multicolored. Is this a nice colorway? Yes, absolutely. I actually really do like these. Mostly black upper with a black cage, white mid, black outsole, you know, the regulars. It's simple, it's nice, but then they throw in a couple extra small pieces of thread that was lying around. They call it multicolor. Nah, bruh. I call these black sprinkles. Nice shoe though, and they released February 1st for $180. So for about the last year and a half, the go-to for Adidas has been Prime Knit and Boost. Usually white boost, but sometimes they want to throw us off and add a little color. And because Adidas doesn't know how to release one shoe at a time, we get 5 pairs of the Adidas Pure Boost releasing globally on February 1st. As I mentioned, the upper is constructed of Prime Knit with the 3 stripes being sprayed on. I do like the lack of a cage on these, with a leather heel piece which I could only assume is for ventilation, and it all sits on a white boost mid. Overall, I'm a fan of this silhouette, and that black and white colorway is definitely my favorite. What do you guys think about these? Hit or miss? Let me know in the comments below. And last up for Adidas, if you watched a couple days back, I spoke about the Adidas Consortium Sneaker Exchange. If you missed that video, make sure you check it out for an understanding of what the Sneaker Exchange is all about. First up from the Sneaker Exchange, we have the undefeated Colette Adidas Consortium Sneaker Exchange Pack. And before I get into the details, take a look at this ad. This first pack will be made up of the EQT Support and Campus 80 silhouettes, with the EQT Support sporting a navy blue upper, white mid, and dual Colette and Undefeated branding, and the Campus 80 in an all-white leather upper with a blue heel tab and gold branding. Both pairs will release exclusive to Colette and Undefeated locations and their websites on January 19th, which will be followed by a larger global release, which a date is still yet to be determined. Price for the EQT is $150 and the Campus 80 $130. Over to Nike, and we have a couple pieces of news for the swoosh, and up on screen we have the next Kobe scheduled to release, the Nike Kobe AD University Red. This pair comes dressed in a University Red mesh upper with matching colored flywires, matching swoosh, and matching Kobe logo on the tongue. The sock liner comes in black, and it sits on top of a white mid and a black outsole. If you like these, then look for them to release on January 20th, and the retail price is $160. And last for Nike, the hypebeasts have been awakened, and Supreme is teaming up with Nike to put out another collaboration, but this time on the Nike Aire more up-tempo, going by the name Suptempo. There's still a lot of details to be confirmed, but one of the design features of this collaboration will be removing the word Air from the shoes and replacing it with Sup, which I think we all saw coming. Also rumored is that this will be a multiple pair release with 3 colorways dropping, with a release date set for late spring 2017. Now, I know there's a lot of you watching this who actually like this silhouette, regardless of Supreme, so good luck, and I hope you could all cop. Now let's move over to Jordan Brand and the Chinese New Year collection. There's not a whole lot new here. Like I mentioned a while back, they will be releasing in North America on January 28th, but it's now been confirmed that the pairs will be available at Foot Locker and footlocker.com, and that just gives everyone a better chance to pick them up. Once release maps are available, I'll make sure to share them with you all. Next up for JB, we've spoken about the Air Jordan 11 Low University Blue and Barons. We've seen leak pics, official pics, confirmation they're coming in men's and GS. We spoke about the grade school pairs being $130 and men's $175. We spoke about the $5 price increase. We covered everything except the release date, and that's what I got for you today. The University Blue 11 Low will be releasing on April 15th, and the release date for the Barons is set for May 27th. I'm getting both pairs. This is probably my favorite Jordan silhouette in a low. And last up, we have the Kaws Air Jordan 4, and there's some new info I need to share with you all. Last night, I showed you all a pair of black 4s, which look very similar to the royalties. And although those are a legit Kaws sample, that's not the pair that's going to be releasing. Apparently, while working together, Kaws and the Jordan team came up with 4 different colorways, and the pair that we will be getting will come in a cool gray and white colorway, and they will still feature a glow sole with the XX branding on the bottoms. I, for one, am glad they're not that black pair, so we don't have to hear anyone say that the royalties are the poor man's cause. And as soon as pics surface of the release pair, I'll make sure you all see them. No exact word on the date yet, but expect them early March. Alright squad, that does it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, hit that like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, join the squad. If you have something to say, leave it in the comments below, and I'm out.